I swear, I got the sauce. 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 I got the sauce.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you college coaches, high school players, and fans of high school and college football. This is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of a company called Connected Athletics. We are a company based in Austin, Texas, where we are focused on helping high school and college and professional student athletes successfully transition as they go through the recruiting process, the transition into college, and then that final transition either into a professional career or a career in their major or something that they feel very passionate about once the game is over with them or they're done with the game. Before I get into tonight's guest, I want to thank our sponsors, Buffalo Wild Wings. You saw their commercial as a lead in here. They are also very passionate about helping student athletes successfully transition as they go through high school, college, and then into a professional career, whether it be in their sport or in their specific major. So I want to thank the regional VP, Brian Soltis, who lives in the Houston area, who was a former college hockey player. He is sponsoring the show in Buffalo Wild Wings. If you haven't been there, the school that Dallas goes to, Katy High School, the local one there on I-10 is their sports bar. Go in there, and if you mention Katy High School, Katy Tigers, 10% of your bill is going to be donated back to the athletic program at Katy High School to help all the student athletes. So I want to thank the Katy High School Athletic Booster Club for partnering with Buffalo Wild Wings and myself. So with all that out of the way, let's get to our guest tonight. Our Raw Spotlight podcast interviewee tonight is a very talented running back for the Katy Tigers, Katy High School. Dallas Glass is a class of 23 running back on a very talented team, not just a state perennial power, but a national power. Class 23, 5'9", 185, speed, vision, great feet, catch the ball in the backfield, tough, can pick up linebackers on a blitz. College coaches, you're going to want to know more about Dallas in this interview. Dallas, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great.
Great, man. Hey, well, you guys are on a roll right now. Let's just jump right into it. You guys are off to another great season here. You're in the district play. You had a big game last week. Let's start there. Tell us a little bit about the game. I think Seth Davis, who we had on the podcast last week, was hurt, and you came in to fill his shoes and then some. Tell us about the game last week.
We prepared throughout the week for the team. We work hard. We focus on ourselves. When we focus on our opponent, we know if we do our job, we'll be successful. I knew Seth was going to be out, so I knew I was going to step up and be the starting running back. So I just know I had to keep my head on and do great things on the field. Okay.
So you had great carries. I don't remember the exact stats. I know you had over 200 yards. Tell us, what were your stats for that game, and how did it feel to finally get a chance to show your talent and put up those kind of numbers in a district game?
I had 4 touchdowns, 200 yards, and great linemen in front of me, clearing the path for me to run through. And I know I'm going to do my thing on the next level of the deep in the field. Okay. Well, I was ready to play. I know our coaches tell us just be prepared, focus, lock in, and that's what I did. Game preparation was great.
Do you feel like, I know that the Katy program there with Coach Joseph, they do a great job. You guys are mostly a running-based offense and have been. I mean, that's your power. You got great O-linemen. I'm sure you're used to seeing, 7, 8, 9 guys in the box each and every week. Talk a little bit about your relationship with your offensive linemen and them opening some big holes to allow you to have a big performance last week.
We know teams are going to stack the box on us because we're a power eye team. So we practice hard. My linemen, I have great set of linemen in front of me. I know they're going to help me. They're going to help me get to where I need to be. I believe in them. I trust them. So I just run behind them and they clear the path for me.
Yeah. Dallas, for the coaches that haven't seen your huddle video yet, talk a little bit about yourself. I mean, obviously you can run the ball. You got good speed and vision and quickness. But what about catching the ball in the backfield and maybe going out into the slot, being tough and picking up blitzing linebackers? Talk a little bit about that part of your game.
I come out the backfield, screen pass, come out and catch passes. I have pretty good hands. We've always been a tough team, so I know I've learned to be, physical on the field. That's just part of our game. I pick up DNs, linebackers coming off the edge, coming through the middle, good cut blocks, shifty feet, a lot of speed. When I break, I'm going to the touchdown.
Yeah. Talk about the importance of off season. You're not a big running back, but you're obviously very strong to be able to pick up these big DNs and linebackers who are obviously a little bit bigger and heavier than you. Talk about the importance that you put onto strength and conditioning, having that balance of getting bigger and stronger while still keeping your speed and quickness.
I know I'm not a big guy, so I have to put in extra work to get muscle and because I know I'm gonna have to pick up bigger guys than me. So grind hard throughout the off season, summer camps, everything, and keep the speed, track during the summer, the whole summer, running track, staying in shape, straight work throughout the summer. So I know I'm focused.
Yeah.
For the DNs and the linebackers.
Yeah, you just said the magic word. Every college coach loves high school players that run track in the offseason. And for you players that are out there that might be watching this podcast here, if college coaches will question why football players aren't either running track or competing in field drills like the shot put, the high jump, the discus throw, the two run hand in hand. You can always get bigger, faster, stronger, quicker. And so I'm glad, Dallas, you figured that out and will be obviously running track again to help yourself get further down the road. Let's switch lanes here a little bit. Let's talk about the academics. Obviously, you're a good athlete, so that you check that box. These coaches are also going to know about, hey, where are you academically? What's your GPA? Have you taken any SAT? Give us a little bit of background about your academics.
I haven't took the SAT yet, but I make good grades. I have a good GPA. I take school very seriously, so focus in class and all that. So yeah, good player on and off the field. Yeah.
So you understand the importance of being a student athlete. You got to be a good student first. You got to qualify before you can compete in your sport. Tell us, you're in your senior year now. Have you always been a good student, or did something click in middle school, or maybe your freshman year or sophomore year, or have you always been a good student?
I always took school seriously. My parents always been on me about that. I always knew to focus in school and take that. I know that was a part of it. Academics is important. So I know that was always a part of it. They're going hand in hand with sport. That's come first.
Yeah. When I was coaching, and even now as I'm helping kids get recruited, I always like to understand, a college coach wants to understand how their players learn. For these college coaches that don't know you yet, would you describe yourself as a visual, verbal, or hands-on learning style?
Visual.
Okay. Got to see it first before you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then whenever I hear a player talk about their visual learner, I assume that you are big, since it's visual, to watch video. Do you watch a lot of game film as part of your preparation each week?
Yes, sir. We have to watch game film like all throughout the week. Focus. We got to study our opponent. That's how we lock in. That's part of our being on the team. That's just part of our team style. Coach make us, that's just what we have to do.
Yeah. For those freshman running backs in the program there at Katy, and those that'll be watching this podcast who would love to be where you are when they're a senior, give them one thing about game film. Because some people, I've come across some players that when they say they watch game film, but they just watch it like a fan. Oh, yeah, that guy ran for 4 yards. Oh, what a great catch. Give them one thing that helped you take your game to another level in watching film, finding weaknesses in the defense, or find out, hey, that guy doesn't have the speed. Tell them one thing that you look for when you're breaking down film to get ready for games on Friday nights or Saturday afternoons.
I look in how they stack the box. I look at how their players, linebackers are playing off the ball, coming on, seeing how fast they come off the ball, seeing where they end up at on the field, in the backfield. So, get through certain creases, see if they go outside, see if they break in inside, study their feet, their speed.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Dallas, do you have an idea of what you're going to major in when you do get to college?
I want to major in a mechanical engineer, mechanics, and in college.
I love it. That's back-to-back running backs from the same program. I know that Seth also wants to be an engineer. I was an engineer, got my degree playing football. I started architectural, went mechanical, and finished with electrical. So I'm excited that you want to use football to get that engineering degree. It's something I really take pride in. Tell us a little bit about, you're in the classroom. Pretty soon coaches will be out here in the spring, visiting you on campus, kind of seeing you in class. Maybe they're going to talk to your teachers, your counselor, maybe even an AP. For those coaches that don't know you yet, tell them about you in the classroom. How do you interact with teachers? How are you in the hallways at school? Talk to us a little bit about your citizenship at school.
In the classroom, I'm just very focused. Always sit close to the teacher. Very, very friendly with the teacher. Get very good relationships. Through the hallways, walk with the other football players. We all hang out together. We all, communicate. Focus on school first, but communicate about the games and practice too.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys still do this. I know back in the day when I played and coached high school and college, on game day you walk around New Jersey. Katy is a storied program. Obviously, when you're wearing that jersey on Fridays before the games, it means a lot, and it says a lot about your character. Tell us about the importance of walking around with pride about a program that's had success before you got there, and it's probably going to have success once you leave. What is that pride? How does it change or impact how you carry yourself at school?
I just feel grateful to be a part of the program. I know it's a very traditional program. Had great tradition from since the beginning. So I feel very happy and grateful to be able to be a part of it, and contribute to the team. And I know it's going to be great things after us. Yeah.
You've had a couple of state titles there. You guys are about midway through the season right now. You're obviously leading district. Who do you have this week, and what's the plans going into getting another victory this Friday?
We play Pato.
Okay, that'll be a good game. Yeah.
We know they're a good team. We physical. Have good size. We focus on ourselves and how we're going to do on the field, how we're going to perform, and how we're going to be able to beat our opponent. We just practice, and coaches tell us lock in, and you do your job at practice, and just worry about yourself. Just do your job.
I get the feeling. I've never been to a Katy practice. I've always been to a lot of your games. I know Coach Joseph and how structured he is. Would it be safe to say that a Katy high school practice is similar to a college practice? A lot of movement, no wasted steps, a lot of energy, a lot of attention to detail. Tell us a little bit about a Katy high school football practice.
It's hard work. They take practice very seriously. Like our coaches govern us, with no goofing around. Straight practice. Practice for a long time. Watch film first. Come out. Physical practice. We're very physical because we're not allowed. We don't play soft. We're not allowed. Everything's physical. Everything's fast, up tempo, and I would say it's very competitive at practice, and I say it's like college practice. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Hey, let's switch over to learn a little more about you personally. Tell us about your family. Are you an only child? What do your parents do? Give us a little bit of background on the Glass family.
I have two brothers and a sister. I'm the middle child. I have a younger sister, younger brother, older brother, older sister, or older brother. My parents, my dad, he does construction, and we're a close family, and we always been a football family. We always took the football seriously, since I was a baby. We always had jerseys and watching football, Sunday nights, and close family.
Yeah. Well, tell us. I know your brother's a big time player. Where's he playing at right now?
He's at OSU, Oklahoma State.
Okay. Up there in Stilly, okay. And then obviously most coaches always ask this question, but were your parents athletes? Your dad play or your mom play a sport?
My parents they never played sports. They put us in sports since we were young though, since 4 or 5 years old. So that was always our mission.
So good sized family, loving family. Tell us about the importance you put on being a big brother to your younger siblings.
I like to lead by example. teach them right from wrong. I know, 'cause I know they're watching me, so I want them to see everything I'm doing to be the right thing. Work hard, take school seriously, be loving to each other, and I'll teach my brother, be competitive on the football field, and take football seriously.
Yeah. Dallas, you and I were talking before we started the recording here tonight about the importance of not just being a great football player, but being a great person of character, being active in your community, and giving coaches reasons why to recruit you over other running backs in the state of Texas and outside of the state of Texas, based on what I call the recruiting intangibles. Talk a little bit about who you are off the field. You've already told us you want to be an engineer when you're done playing. What else? What else do you do in your community? How are you active? How are you giving back? What are you doing to show that you're a strong young man of character?
I'm always out, helping out the community, with charity work at school. Coach, make us come up on the weekends and do things for the, team moms, the moms on the team, help out, get up early, and we come up and, set out cones and do things, help out.
Nice. Okay. And then what about amongst the team? Would you consider, I will ask you this way, how would your teammates describe you as a teammate?
My teammates would describe me as the teammate that, cares about everyone, not just, team player, not all about himself, sacrifice for the team, put in hard work, never miss a day, coming in early, putting, working hard, weight room, grinder.
Yeah. You're now a senior. You've been through, I assume you've been all 4 years at Katy, or did you transfer?
Oh, all 4 years.
Okay. So I want you to take a step back and think when you were a freshman watching this powerful national program, thinking one day I'm going to be a senior and I'm going to be a big time running back on this team. What are you doing to help those sub-varsity, maybe even those freshmen, maybe even some of those middle school kids that are going to feed into Katy? What are you doing to help them understand the importance of Katy High School football and what it means to win on the field, but also represent the program and the school off the field?
Just teaching them, work hard. You got to buy into the program. It's about the team, and Katy's a very, team. It's like a team. We're all about family. It's like a family. There's a tradition. You got to keep up with the tradition. You can't break the tradition. You got to work hard. Can't be a drop off. Can't do anything bad outside the field. You got to off the field. You have to be you got to present yourself as a great man off the field too. Right. Because what you do off the field, shows the reflection of Katy High School, and you have to be a good look.
Yeah. Another thing, Dallas, a college coach is going to ask you when you get into the recruiting here and get on campus is obviously you're playing for one of the more legendary coaches in the state of Texas and nationally, won a lot of state titles. Talk to us about your relationship with either Coach Joseph, your head coach, or your position coach. How important is that? Because that's going to be even vitally important when you get to college. Talk about that relationship you have between you and your coaches.
Like a family, like my parents. Coach Joseph. I've been on Coach Joseph, ever since I was like 8 years old. Always been around him. He's always been there. Me and Coach Joseph have a great relationship. I know he's a great coach, a legendary coach, Hall of Fame coach. So, listen to what he says, take him seriously, respect everything he says. I already know what he's telling me is the right thing, so I do everything he tells me to do. I already know he's leading me right. I know he loves me, so
yeah,
great relationship.
Yeah. Hey, Dallas, as we finish up here, let's talk a little bit about recruiting. You've told us you want to play at the next level. Tell us how's recruiting been going? I know you've been going to college camps and certain combines and whatnot. Where are you at right now? You getting some looks? Who you talking to? What's going on with recruiting with you?
I haven't been offered anything. I've been to some camps this summer, but I haven't been looked at yet.
Okay. Well, those are coming. Still a senior here, and a lot of guys coming late. Do you have a list of schools that you'd be interested in attending as a student athlete?
Any school, give me a chance. I'll go and I'll do my best. I'll do my job. And I'll work hard and give all to the program.
Whenever I hear, I'm smiling because whenever I hear a Texas player say any school, I know as my former college coach, I would ask you, are you okay with leaving the state of Texas, or do you want to stay more close to home?
I'm okay with leaving the state of Texas, getting away and, applying into the program.
Yeah. What is that? Tell us one thing your brother has either taught you or you've learned from him leaving, the Katy area, going up to Stillwater, which is not Katy, nothing at Stillwater. What's that been like? What have you learned from him about being away from home and kind of being on your own and having to kind of fend for yourself?
Just grow up, be mature. You got to grow up and be a man. Gotta mature, and because you gotta be there for yourself now. You gotta, take, you're down there for a scholarship, so you gotta take school seriously, football seriously. Go to make sure you make all the workouts, get up early. Doing something we love to do.
Yeah. I can tell you as a former college athlete, obviously, and coach, the number one thing that I see, Dallas, that is helping student athletes be successful is time management. Because we literally almost every minute of your day as a collegiate athlete is scheduled. And I'm sure almost similar to Katy. Tell us, how do you manage your time now? How do you balance practice and games and, being with your family, taking care of homework, working on your game? How do you manage your time now that you think will help you be successful in college?
I get up early, go workouts. The coaches have it all planned out for us. Listen to my coaches. They tell me, weight room in the morning, get up, go to weight room, go to school, make sure you make it to school on time. Practice ends, go home, schoolwork. Make sure you go to bed on time. You gotta get up early again. So not staying up late. Goofing around on the phone or anything like that. Get my rest and just going to sleep early and taking it seriously.
I swear, I got the sauce. 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 I got the sauce.